What Mr. Croc Forgot. Mr. Croc woke up feeling very hungry. He'd been dreaming about food all night long, as usual.
Breakfast, here I come. Yum!
He got dressed and hurried to the kitchen. There he ate his usual huge breakfast, a bowl of porridge, 2 glasses of juice, another bowl of porridge with donuts on top, toast and jam, toast and honey, toast and bananas, toast and sardines, a plate full of fish fingers, and 4 cups of tea. As soon as breakfast was over, Mr. Croc began to think about his dinner.
I will go shopping straight away,
He said.
I think I'll buy a nice big fish. Yum!
Mr. Croc liked fish. He tied a bit of string round one of his fingers so he wouldn't forget. Mr. Croc was very forgetful. Only the day before he had forgotten to get dressed and walked down the street in his pajamas. Before he set off for the shops, Mr. Croc brushed his teeth. This took a long time. Mr. Croc had 100 teeth. And he was proud of every one. He thought he had the loveliest smile in the world.
What a lovely smile!
At last he was ready to go. As he walked down the street, he smiled and said hello to everyone he met.
Hello, good morning.
Mr. Croc has such a lovely smile.
Outside the grocer's shop, he met his friend, Mr. Hound.
Hello, Mr. Croc.
Said Mr. Hound.
Why have you got string on your finger?
To remind me to buy something,
Said Mr. Croc.
but I can't remember what.
They looked in the grocer's window. It was full of pies, flans, eggy things, and cheesy things.
Perhaps you meant to buy tasty, cheesy things.
Perhaps.
They went into the grocer's. Mr. Croc bought 20 tasty, cheesy things from Mrs. Deli, the grocer.
Thank you, Mrs. Deli.
I hope you enjoy them, Mr. Croc. Mr. Croc smiled his lovely smile.
Goodbye, Mrs. Deli.
He was so busy making sure that she noticed all his 100 teeth that he nearly walked into the door. Mr. Hound opened it just in time. Off they went along the street until they came to the baker's shop. The window was full of cakes, tarts, biscuits, and buns. Mr. Croc looked at the string on his finger. He looked at the cheesy things in his bag.
Perhaps it wasn't cheesy things that I meant to buy after all.
He said.
No, perhaps it was cakes.
Perhaps.
They went into the baker's shop. Mr. Croc bought a big bag of cakes from Mr. Crust, the baker.
I hope you enjoy them, Mr. Croc. Thank you, Mr. Crust.
As Mr. Croc smiled his lovely smile, he caught sight of himself in the shop mirror.
I've got such a lovely smile.
He smiled even more and nearly walked into a wedding cake. Mr. Hound pushed it aside just in time. Off they went once more until they came to the sweet shop. The window was full of crisps, toffees, lollipops, chocolate, and lemonade. Mr. Croc looked at the string on his finger. He looked at the cheesy things and cakes in his bag.
Perhaps it wasn't cakes and cheesy things I meant to buy,
He said.
No, perhaps it was sweets.
Perhaps it was.
They went into the sweet shop. Mr. Croc bought a big bag of sweets, crisps, and lemonade from Mrs. Gum, the owner.
I hope you enjoyed them, Mr. Croc.
Thank you, Mrs. Gum.
Mr. Croc waved goodbye. To make sure Mrs. Gum saw all the teeth in his lovely smile, he walked backwards out of the shop and nearly tripped over a crate of cola. Mr. Hound moved it just in time. When they were safely out of the shop, Mr. Hound said goodbye.
I have to do my own shopping now.
He said.
Cheerio, Mr. Croc. Be careful.
I will.
Mr. Croc set off again until he came to the fish shop. He looked in the window. And saw his reflection.
What a lovely smile I have.
Just then, Mrs. Poodle came out of the shop carrying 2 shopping bags. She was in so much of a hurry, and Mr. Croc was so busy admiring himself that they walked into each other. Mrs. Poodle dropped one of her bags. It rolled off the pavement, into the road, and under a bus. The bus ran over the bag and squashed everything flat. Mrs. Poodle looked at the sticky mess and began to cry.
Oh, dear,
said Mr. Croc.
I am sorry, Mrs. Poodle.
Mrs. Poodle blew her nose.
It's not your fault, Mr. Croc,
She sniffed.
but that bag had all the food for my son's birthday party in it, and I can't afford to buy any more.
She held up her other bag.
All I've got left is this fish that I bought for my supper,
She wailed.
and that's no use for a party.
Mrs. Poodle began to cry again. Mr. Croc looked at the string on his finger.
Fish!
He shouted so loudly that Mrs. Poodle stopped crying.
What?
Fish!
Cried Mr. Croc.
That's what I meant to buy.
Suddenly, Mr. Croc had an idea.
What sort of things did you buy for your son's party, Mrs. Poodle?
He asked.
Well, I bought cakes,
And sweets?
yes, and crisps,
And lemonade?
of course.
And cheesy things?
Well, yes, I did buy some tasty, cheesy things.
Mrs. Poodle,
Laughed Mr. Croc.
guess what I've got in my bag?
What?
Asked Mrs. Poodle.
Cakes, crisps, sweets, lemonade, and tasty cheesy things. You see,
He said.
I tied string round my finger to remind me to buy fish, but instead I bought
Cakes, sweets, crisps, lemonade, and tasty, cheesy things.
exactly.
Said Mr. Croc.
And I want to give them all to you, Mrs. Poodle.
But I couldn't possibly take them, Mr. Croc.
But you must.
Said Mr. Croc. He smiled his lovely smile.
need them?
Then Mrs. Poodle had an idea. She held up her shopping bag.
Why don't we swap? She said. I'll give you my fish if you give me your party food.
What a brilliant idea!
So they swapped shopping.
Now, there's one more thing you must do, Mr. Croc.
What's that?
You must come to the party, of course.
Brilliant!
Mr. Croc had a wonderful time at the party. He played hide and seek,
Found you!
passed the parcel,
Take it quick!
and when the record player broke down, he played the piano for musical chairs. Everyone was glad he came. Then it was time to eat. The children ate the party food, and Mr. Croc made a big plate of fish and chips for himself and Mrs. Poodle.
This is the best party I've ever been to.
Said Mr. Croc.
Isn't it lucky I've got a bad memory?
Everyone agreed.
Hooray for Mr. Croc!
Mr. Croc smiled a huge smile, showing every one of his 100 lovely teeth.